Welcome back to class. Today we have another Wunda chair moment. We're going to focus on twisting and side bending today through a couple of different methods. Some of it's going to be spicy, some of it's going to be stretchy, but we're going to hit our lateral flexion and our twisting on that transverse plane in all different ways so that you leave feeling really long, really mobile, and ready to slay the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the time-space continuum. Let's jump right in with some pumping. So I am on one top, one bottom, and I'm going to take my heels to the corners, the furthest edge of the black portion of my pedal. And let's just start with a few pumps here, just to get that in the body, find that length, which is especially important for our lateral flexion and twisting, because these two planes of motion are all about you creating space to move into. If you don't create the length and the stretch, you will not move as deeply into these shapes. So start to work that length, work that lift, and work that breath. Let's go 4, 2, and 0, counting in even numbers. Weird, that's a first. You're gonna shake it out for a moment. We're gonna start to add all of our fun elements now. Keeping the hands where they are, press into the sides of the chair and just find a little spiral of your collarbones back. And then release that a little bit, shake it out. Squeeze in with your back. So feel almost the pinky side edge of your hands engaged towards the chair and less of your palm kind of smacking into it. And then release that. Take that one more time and hold it. Keep that slight engagement in towards center. Take your right arm up to the ceiling. As you side bend over, you're gonna press the chair down. Now work that length, especially through that right leg. It's easy to kind of pick the hip up here, really heavy into that heel if you need to make a little adjustment, and work that side bend and lift. All together now, everything comes back up to where it started, and we go to the other side. So a slight engagement of the pinky side edge of the right hand as we take that left arm overhead. Really think about creating space between the hips and the ribs. And then come back through center. Let's try it a little faster. Take an inhale, exhale, press and side bend. And come back through center. And lift, close the front of the ribs as you side bend. 2 more times. Last time. I've added a little flare to my arms here. Now we add a little bit more flare. Side bend over to the right, hold the pedal down. You're gonna find a little contraction forward, circle around to the other side, lift the pedal up, you land on the left side, little circle. Side bend down, circle, and bring it back up. 2 more times like this. Little coordination challenge. Last time, we'll end up with the right arm overhead. Now from here, we're gonna circle around again, back to the right. Your hand is gonna come to the back of the chair, left arm up to the sky. Press the pedal down, keep it there, don't be like me. Take a little back extension, and then come back through center. Let's go to the other side. We twist to the other side, find a little back bend. Won't be big, but just a little opening of the chest. Come back through center, 1 more time each side. And center, last time. And center. Hands come behind the head or out to your sides like a T. Close the front of the ribs, still feel long. We add our little press down and twist, keeping it classic. And center. Rotating that rib cage directly atop the pelvis. And center. 1 more time like this, and now we add on. But of course, twist to the right and hold. Hold the pedal down, stretch the arms out long, reach through the fingertips, deepen your twist. Press the pedal 3 times here, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the hands back behind your head, come through center to the other side. We grow taller as we twist. Find the twist from your ribs. Be mindful of the gaze. You twist wherever you look wherever your ribs take you. I'm getting way too excited. Let's add those pumps for 3, 2, and 1. And we got a little extra credit with that quad hold. Come back through center, close your spring, and shake it out. Moving into our 100. I'm gonna really go for it today and lie down on the short way. I'm gonna sit facing away from my pedal, and I'm gonna lie down on my back. From here, I'm gonna curl my head, neck, and shoulders up, and just lift the legs to tabletop. Hold for 3, 2, 1. As I lower, I gently hold the back of the chair and rest my head on my pedal and go for a little back bend. We're gonna add on here. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl up and hold. Float the arms by your hips. We're gonna go for a little slide. Reach the right hand long, find a little side bend, and then change sides. And curl up, slide. Find this at your waist and not just with the shoulders. So really lengthen that one side. For 2 and 1, lower down, drop the head, maybe take the legs to the ceiling, shake them out. This is your calm before the 100. I lied in that we're not doing a full 100, we're just gonna do a 50 because this is crazy. Lift your legs to tabletop, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, arms float by your hips, legs go to your working level. We start our pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 3 more. Don't we love a 50? 2 more times. And exhale. Last time. And exhale. Lower down. Enjoy the back bend. Make goofy sounds. All right, final thing here. It is a twisting class. Let's go for crisscross. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Bring your hands behind your head. You're gonna twist to the right and come up and twist and switch and switch. For 4, make it quick, but with good technique. From here, oh my gosh, rock up to seated. Catch your breath. Holy moly. Add in a little stretch. Little bit of cat-cow. You're gonna stand up, you're gonna face the back of your chair. I'm gonna separate my feet at least chair width. You can go a little wider. This is more about the stretch. So from here, you're just gonna bring your hands onto your seat. From here, I want you to find a round back, lift up, slide your fingertips in, and then press back out, wave through your round spine, lift your chest, find a little extension. And then round up, think that you're pulling your fingertips and your thighs in towards each other, and then take it back long. One more time, exhale. And take it forward. Slowly roll all the way up to tall. Take a couple of head circles, kind of reset. And let's move on to our next series. All right, greetings from the floor. I have dropped us to 1 middle spring. I've grabbed my mat because we're gonna do some kneeling and some side planks. You are also welcome to do this on a yoga mat, or if you have knee pads and you don't have a mat, you have a lot of options here to play with. I just broke out my mat because my knees are especially unhappy with me today. We're gonna start with a little side plank situation. My right hand is gonna come onto the pedal, and I'm gonna start with a soft bend in my elbow. And we'll take a couple of dress rehearsals here by stretching the outside leg out just to feel where a good spot is. So I got it pretty right on the first time, pretty good. So just find a spot where you can easily kind of stretch out into a side plank here. We're gonna start with the knees in. You're gonna take the pedal down towards the floor. And then before we go anywhere, just enjoy the stretch. It's fine if you maybe lift that outside leg up, press it down, work a little length here. Can get a really nice intense stretch, maybe stretch the arm up. just hitting that side body a little bit. All right, it's time for side plank. You're gonna take that outside leg out. It's my left leg on this side. And then you're gonna bring your inside leg, your right leg, behind it. So we're gonna go for a crossed position today. The pedal is pressing down. You are actively lifting away from it. Hand can stay on your hip, or you can take the arm up to the ceiling. We're gonna lift the side body up, go for our side bend. And then from here, come up to the ceiling, bring the hand down, lower the hips a little bit, but don't sink into the shoulders. Lift up and lower it down. One more time and lower down. This time lift up and hold. You're gonna take that right leg, bend it in underneath you, and we're gonna hold here. This is kind of a rest breathing moment. Check in with your neck, make sure that it's still aligned with your spine. We don't wanna completely drop it here because it kinda hurts. We're taking the whole load of our head. Keep that neck aligned. And now we're gonna go back into the side plank for a little extra challenge. You're gonna find a stack of your feet this time. Bring that top hand behind your head. Maybe that top leg lifts, you go for a little side crunch and bring it back down, holy moly. Just 2 more times because this is wild. Last time. Top arm comes up, right leg comes in. You slowly close your pedal. Take a quick counter stretch here. Couple of arm circles. Open up that shoulder. Final side, final time of side planks. There's a lot of tongue twisters today in class. I hope I'm handling them okay. Let's start with pressing the pedal down. Adjust your hair. And then take a moment to find a little stretch here. This side is a lot tighter for me than the other. So feel free to, once again, lift the leg, move around a little bit. Play with the stretch, enjoy it, because we have side planks next. So we're going from very stretchy to very spicy throughout this class, kind of 0 to 100 and back again. It's kind of fun. Let me know what you think below. All right, let's do our little dress rehearsal plank. So for me, my right leg is out long. I take my left leg, which is nearest to the pedal, and I'm gonna bring it behind. And I'm just gonna check and make sure that my shoulder's over my wrist and that this is a good position for my side plank. And then slowly bring it in, come all the way up. And now let's set ourselves up for success for our spicy moment. You're gonna press the pedal down, stretch that outside leg long. Hand can be at the hip or to the sky as you take that other leg behind. We go for our side bend. You take the arm overhead, arc over, come back, lower down, drop the hips. Lift up. This is gonna look like something that we're gonna do next. Spoiler alert. Last time. Come back up, bend your leg in, slowly close your spring. Shake it out for a moment. We now do those dreaded side crunches. You're gonna press the pedal down. Feet are going to stack, one on top of the other. Arm can come up, or you can bend at the elbow. Take elbow to knee, and take it back. Just 2 more times, because these are wacky. Last time. Bring that pedal foot in, stretch over. Let's go right into that mermaid. Twist towards your pedal. Square off the hips, breathe into your twist. And then find your side bend. Come all the way up, hold, inhale. Exhale, side bend over. Maybe take the twist. And then come all the way back up. One more time. Woohoo. That was fun. Come all the way back up. Close your spring. Shake it on out. We're gonna come to the side body on top of the chair. So once again, another quick adjustment. You're not gonna need your mat anymore, so that can go away. We're gonna stay on one middle spring, and I'll meet you standing. Welcome back. So Our little side plank series was our little teaser, no pun intended. We're not, but also not pun intended. We're not doing teasers in this class. We're doing fish, which is a side plank, side sit up, side crunch on top of the chair. That was a crazy sentence. Thank you for sticking with me. So to start to set up for this, you're going to come onto your right side. You're gonna press the pedal all the way down, and you wanna check and just make sure that your shoulder and wrist are aligned. We don't wanna be too far forward or too far back. Your hips are gonna be stacked one on top of the other, and you're gonna feel like you're right on that greater trochanter, right on that hip here, literally on my pants. You're gonna feel kind of right up on there. That's kind of where you need to be for this. So if it's a little too uncomfortable, you can always add a little pad here if you have like a little grippy pad or a folded up yoga mat or something, just to give you a little extra cushion. You can totally bring that here. Legs are gonna be stacked and active. They're not gonna hang out. We wanna find a little bit of lift and length through them. So this whole part of your body that's towards the floor is almost resisting the floor. It's lifting actively away. Hand can be on your hip or in front of your head. Not in front of your head, in front on the chair to start. Oh man, a little crazy today. So let's do this crazy move. You're gonna take an inhale. On your next exhale, find that side crunch, lengthen your bottom body, and take the pedal up with your abs. You'll notice that my shoulder did not make any adjustments. Lower back down. You wanna move this pedal from your abdominals, not from your shoulders. From here, lift up, reach those legs long, and lower back down. Let's try two more. I'm gonna bring the arm long by my side for a little variation. You're gonna slide the fingertips down your leg as you lift up. Feel like you're pulling the pedal underneath you. Now turn your head, gaze towards your feet. This supposedly makes you look like a fish. And then lower back down. I'm not sure on that. Let me know what you think. Pull the pedal under you, lift your abdominals, turn your gaze. A little extra challenge. And then lower back down. Now from here, take that top arm up to the ceiling, play with the little hover of that pedal, and just hold here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and then lower down. From here, bring this hand to the pedal, recenter a little bit, and we're gonna go for a twist on the chair. It's a swan twist. Twist 2 or 3, I can never remember which one. I call it the swan twist. You're gonna take your top leg behind you, bottom leg is gonna come in front of you, so it's a little split of the legs. You're gonna bring your hands onto your pedal, and this is a pretty big twist. So if this is enough for you, I want you to just work this twist. Think about what we did in Saw, finding length in the side body, and then really working the exhale to deepen your twist so that the shoulder stays square to the pedal, but your hip is reaching almost away. So we're working that twist a little bit more. So we still want the stack of the hips, but the shoulders are squared. It's kind of a crazy contortionist position. If you are ready to add the extension, follow my lead. Pull the pedal under you. You're gonna find a little swan in this position, working to stay even, and then lower back down. Let's take that 2 more times. Feel that inner thigh connection, and then lengthen the toes away. 1 more time like that, and lower back down. Return to your side plank fish position, and then slowly lift up and close your spring. Shake it out. That twist is a very intense one. Just hanging out in that shape at the beginning is a great way to just get yourself physically and mentally used to being in that shape, and then you can always start to work in a little bit of lift. Remember that you're not just lifting the body up, it is an extension exercise. So you still want to think swan back and not just lifting and lowering the upper body. Let's move to the other side. All right, let's go fishing. Lift your abdominals, pull the pedal underneath you, work that lift and length, and then lower back down. We're just jumping right in. Lift up and lower down. Option to stay here or go for your fish. Slide the arm, turn the gaze. The gaze gives a little extra challenge because it changes your spot point. Take that 1 more time. Clearly my better side. And lower down. Top arm comes up to the ceiling. We find a slight hover of that pedal. You hold here for 4. Lengthen that top leg 3. For 2 and 1, lower the pedal down. Recenter yourself, and we go for our swan twist. That's just what I'm gonna call it now. Top leg is gonna go behind you. Bottom leg comes in front of you to the corners of the chair. You're gonna work the twist of the upper body. You might need to scoot a little forward or back to find the shoulders over the wrists. Totally fine here. Once again, you're working the squareness of the shoulders, and then think that this top hip is kind of opening up and out to the side. Even with the length here, work a little inner thigh connection. There's a little bit of squeeze inward as you lengthen the legs long. So thinking like a volcano or something where it squeezes in and up, you're gonna find that connection inward and then feel the toes lengthen away. Holds here, or you can rock and roll into your 3 little lifts here as you lift up into your swan and lower back down. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift up and lower back down. Woof, last time. Lower back down. Return to your side plank position. Press yourself up to sit. All right, grand finale of this crazy class. We're gonna do a couple of new things that we haven't done on this channel before. We're gonna add our going up side and our side pull up. If you have arm handles and would like to use them, please attach them. If you get to this point in the video and you're like, I'm not there yet, please enjoy a stretch. I have a video where you can stretch on the Wunda chair, and I'll put a card somewhere about here if you want to just go straight into the cool down. I'm going to add 1 top and 1 bottom spring, so we're back onto 2 springs, and I'll meet you there. Let's go. Greetings from over here. So standing in front of the wooden platform on your chair, you're going to bring your hands to the back of the chair, take 1 foot, press the pedal down, bring the other foot to meet it to start. We're gonna hop right into going upside, starting with the right foot on the seat. I'm gonna turn, still with the pedal down. You're gonna take that right leg up onto your chair. The toes are gonna come near the corner here, and you're gonna work a turn out. It's gonna look like a little side lunge here. Readjust this foot if you need to be slightly behind you, because you want to be able to work the squareness of your hips. So from here, a lot of rotation in this top leg, a lot of inner thigh and hip rotation in this leg. So there's a lot happening. Going upside is less about up and down and more about hugging your center line. How I'm engaging the whole powerhouse to lift myself up. For hands, we're gonna start with the more traditional variation. Nearest the chair is gonna come into your kind of second position, first position, second position ballet arm. The other arm comes out to the side. Now from here, find that wrap, that external rotation at your femurs, and you're gonna feel that engagement of your inner thighs towards center. Begin to slowly pull the pedal up. You might need to readjust your foot at the top, totally fine. Now check in, did the body shift forward? Stay lifted and find a little scoop out. The pelvis may have to draw slightly forward here. Let's lower halfway down and lift up. And we're working to stay nice and even in both sides. And lift. 1 more time. Lift up. Come all the way down. Holy moly. Hands come onto your chair. We go for side pull up. So this foot that is on the chair is gonna come and cross in front of the foot that's on the pedal. So you're in a little cute cross-leg position. Your hands are gonna come to the sides of that shorter side. So working that square position of the shoulders, you're gonna shift your weight shoulders over wrists, work that scoop here. So just like you would set up for pull-up. It kind of also looks like your twisted swan that we did. There's a little bit of oppositional twisting that's happening with the upper and lower body. That's what adds the challenge here. The other added challenge is lifting the pedal up. So let's do that. We're gonna do it 3 to 4 times. Drop your head, scoop your abdominals, lift the pedal up. Try to keep the hips square as you lower halfway down. And lift and lower. 2 more times. Last time. Lower down, shake it out. We're just gonna go right into side 2. You're gonna see my backside, but I wore really cool pants, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna just do a quick little flip around, bringing the foot up onto your chair, right to that corner. You're gonna work a little bit of external rotation here. If you need to scoot this pedal foot back, go ahead. Set up for success. If it takes a little bit to get set up correctly, because once you get up there, it's really hard to make changes. So from here, finding that squareness of the hips, equal length in both sides, pedal arm goes long, chair arm comes in front of you. There we go. From here, lean a little bit into that leg, squeeze the inner thighs as you lift the pedal up, and then lower just halfway down. And lift up, and lower halfway down. I had to adjust my feet a little bit there. And lift up, and lower. One more time if you'd like. Lower all the way down, hands to the pedal. With control, take that leg off, cross it in front of your pedal leg. We go right into pull-ups here. I was gonna totally hit my face on the bookshelf, so made a quick adjustment. We're gonna jump right into these. So working that oppositional twist, keep the head dropped, scoop the abdominals. Let's lift those hips. And one side might feel really different. Totally fine. And scoop and lift. 2 more times. Last time. Oof, lower down. Turn to face your chair, squaring off. Take one foot off, slowly close your spring, and then come all the way off. You are done. Great job, everyone. That was a very silly, stretchy, twisty, spicy class. I hope you had fun with me. I always enjoy playing around on the Wunda chair with you all. If you have any special requests for classes on mat, reformer, Wunda chair, anything really, let me know in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you in our next class. Stay awesome. Bye.